Hey guys, this is Mo from Mo in the Deep End, and we are going into brand new territory. As you can see behind me, I have a great love for all things pop culture, nerd, and weirdo. Um, Although I still think Futurama may be the best show ever, it's a personal opinion. So I'm going to depart a little bit from true crime, a little bit from, courts, and we are going to go to the commentary bit of this thing. Now, as I alluded to with Nicholas, our favorite Swedish person on the trial yesterday, I loved the Chronicles of Narnia when I was a kid. And Netflix comes to ruin the day because they've done so well with all their other, adaptions for a modern audience, that they have decided to let the woman who is directing the Barbie movie that is in a bit of hot water I may talk about, I don't know. Look, pop culture is something I wanna talk about, it may or may not work on this channel. Y'all know I don't need to be trying to figure out a freaking new channel. Like, I need one more channel, I can barely do the Twitters. Honest to God, even as not church lady, I can barely do the Twitters. But I have found possibly the most mind-numbing, the most what in the Walmart, the most I'm not in the part of the matrix where they just, like, lost the programming, article I've ever seen, and I thought I'd share it with you because I'm pretty sure I'm not having a stroke. I'm not smelling burnt toast, and yet I continue to read this, and it continues to get dumber and dumberer. I can't. Y'all, I can't. I just can't. Netflix is planning 2 new Narnia movies from Barbie's director, and I can't wait. Oh, I can. I can wait until the end of time. Y'all stay the hell away from Narnia. Y'all done messed up Indiana Jones, Star Wars, David Fight Me. We're gonna go there. Lord of the Doggone Rings, which should have been a money printer, okay? And half a Marvel. Y'all, it just is, and Willow. I mean, honestly, are there y'all just need to leave some stuff alone. Come up with a new idea, or take the Power Rangers back. Stop coming for stuff I love. It's about to lose my mind. All right. Well, let's see. Like I said, I had to share this with you guys because I thought I was having a stupidity stroke. I thought I was possibly, losing function because this was possibly the dumbest subtitle I had ever heard in my entire freaking life. So here we go. If you've been wondering what Barbie director Greta Gerwig has on her to do list after Margot Robbie's Barbie movie launches, no, I really haven't. I was hoping you'd just stay away from things I love, but you seem kind of incapable. You seem a little terrified to make new stuff. We would like new things, y'all. Just some new things. You know what? The one adaptation they did okay with, Good Omens, but no, stop. Here's the answer. She's going to film a very different wardrobe in a very different kind of dream house. And the safe bet is you're not going to see quite as much pink this time around. It's a Netflix remake. You never know. According to The New Yorker, Gerwig has signed a deal with Netflix to write and direct 2 films based on C.S. Lewis' Chronicles of Narnia, the world's best streaming service. Okay. That's me. I am the best streaming service for all of your, needs entertainmentally wise. Acquired film and TV rights to the books in 2018, Disney previously had the rights and made 2 fairly good films, in the 2000s, The Chronicles of Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and The Chronicles of Narnia: Prince Caspian, the book that no one saw, or the movie no one saw. Oh, wait, no, it was The Voyage of the Dawn Treader no one saw, sorry. Fox followed with The Voyage of the Dawn Treader in 2010, and now Netflix boss Ted Sarandos wants to get in on the action. No, write freaking new stuff, y'all. Um, Samuel L. Jackson is gonna voice Aslan, swear to God, and I'm going to laugh my collective boobs off. I mean, I'll cry as you desecrate the thing I used to love and wanted to and want to share with my children, you know? Families have fallen in love with characters like Aslan and the entire world of Narnia, and we're thrilled to come to be their home for years to come. But as the New Yorker points out, this is the first news of any actual Netflix projects based on the beloved books. Opinion. Now, this is where it gets dumber. Opinion. Barbie and Narnia aren't so different. Ma'am, I need to call you your name. Carrie, ma'am, miss. Miss. Look, sometimes it is late at night and you have these thoughts that you think are very profound and they are just dumb, but you tweet them out anyway and you regret it. So Miss Mo keeps her phone away from her so that she doesn't put these profound nothingnesses out because the world would be better off if we all just took a minute and decided if it was profound nothingness before we pushed send or post or whatever. I'm highly amused by the contrast here. Barbie, which looks like a ton of fun and is currently being condemned by US evangelicals. Ugh, listen, what we want as the non-militant, y'all, I am like the worst poster child for a Christian. I am bad at forgiveness and being kind when I don't feel good and all those other churchly godly things. Like, I am horror bad, and I don't have the whole this issue with it. I don't care about that. What I care about is that I want movies that uplift. I would like a movie that would uplift little boys just as much as little girls. And not tell them they're bad, to teach them to use masculinity to help save and protect and preserve, because this is a whole 'nother rant, but, speaking as a parent who probably will not go take my kids to see Barbie because, listen, my girls don't wanna see it and my boys would rather not. We have Mario, it runs on a loop, it just is what it is. But I don't want messages to my kids. I would prefer that talking about subjects like these, when they have questions, come from me, not come from Hollywood. Hollywood, the land of where everyone's not in full-on therapies all the time. And while Narnia is often used to mock such people as the gag go, someone can be so far in the closet he's gone past Narnia. C.S. Lewis's stories are beloved by many Christians because the man was a devout Catholic. Okay, guys, here's my real issue. Lord of the Rings and this particular property were both written by profoundly religious men, and you cannot divorce that from their works. I understand that having profound religious context may not be what Hollywood really wants to do right now, but the reason well, there are so many reasons Lords of the Rings, the Amazon wish list edition didn't work out, but the other one of the main things is because it was an ode to a higher, more moral time, and it was deeply rooted in the faith of a monotheistic all-knowing creator. I am not going to try to I think it's Iluvatar, but look, y'all, this is not a Lord of the Ring channel. If you want that, go to Nerdrotic. He knows all the names, he can pronounce them. I sound like I'm having, like, a sneeze that I'm trying to get out. But that's the problem. You're going to take these, you're going to wear the skin suit of Narnia. You're going to put it on, you are going to disrespect everything. if Hollywood goes the way it normally does, and it has been doing, I mean, look at Lord of the Rings. Look at, we need to perfect it for this time. It just it's a profound misunderstanding of why people love this. Why it spoke to generations, why families, why parents, lovingly pass on these books. Why, there's wonder and just that thing to teach a bigger message. It is in my experience in the last several years, and the reason that people get so irritated when they hear about these new things is that there is absolutely no respect given to that fan base, no respect given to us, no respect given to the creator. You are taking this man's life's work that he has poured his soul into, that maybe brought people like me who are, not the poster child for Christianity, you know, back to God or back to a spirituality, you know, just surrendering to something bigger. And we need that in our society. And if you take this and you make it a for modern audience skin suit, I will lose my mind. So let's see how they. So it's really fascinating to see Gerwig move so seamlessly from enemy to ally. But the truth is, Barbie and Narnia are part of the same trend. The film industry is fighting for survival, and big budgets are being spent on two areas in particular: making movies about beloved products and making movies based on existing intellectual properties. Some movies do both, acting as extended adverts for spin off merch. Barbie reportedly has over 100 brand partnerships, including with The Gap, Forever 21, Airbnb, Xbox, and more. Listen, y'all, I buy it. Slap a Sailor Moon picture on something, Imma buy it. So, no shame. There is no shame if you want to buy the Barbie Xbox, because swear to goodness, I don't even play Barbie or Xbox, but they slap a Sailor Moon edition on there. We're getting a Sailor Moon Xbox. I mean, allegedly, Mr. Mo. As AV Club reports, Gerwig's agent considers it a great thing that our creative actors and filmmakers live in a world where you can only take giant swings around consumer content and mass media products. I don't know, but it's the business. So if that's what people will consume, then let's make it more interesting and more complicated. Gerwig's ambition is not to be the biggest woman director. Oh, for the love of all that is Cheetos. You know what I would love? Well, it would just tickle me pink is if I just looked at the person and I didn't care if they had dangly innie or outie bits. If I could just look at them in a person and say, "Gosh, they're a good director," instead of, "Well, for dangly bits, they do okay." Or, for boob havers, they're a mighty fine, could we go back to that? Could we do that? Lord, this was short and dumb. But I decided to share it with y'all because, I just kind of wanted to branch out a little bit, see if, this is something that I can do because I like this kind of stuff and I like trials. And, why pigeonhole myself into something when I can maybe, branch out? And if it's not your cup of tea, don't you worry. I will continue to do all of the crimey stuff too. This is just something that I wanted to try out a little bit. So I like you. I like you a lot. Come on back, y'all, and we will see you later.